Hello everyone and welcome to Let's Talk Big. Recently, I had the privilege of being invited as a keynote speaker of Her Spark, an initiative by Alibaba Group's Women Federation, where I had the opportunity to share my personal journey and Big's journey, Bawa Indonesia Global, or Bring Indonesia Global's journey in empowering women and creating opportunities for growth. My topic was about creating the best version of yourself, embracing women, supporting women, and helping one another, especially during uncertain times like today. During that session, something stayed with me. Many women today are carrying multiple roles at once, whether as students, young professionals, entrepreneurs, mothers, leaders, daughters, caregivers, or community builders. And sometimes we spend so much energy taking care of everything around us that we forget to ask ourselves, how do we continue growing and becoming the best version of ourselves without losing who we truly are? That reflection inspired today's conversation. At Big, we believe growth is not only about businesses. It is also about people, relationships, empowerment, and creating opportunities for others to grow together. Today, Big embraces more than 28,000 small medium enterprises across Indonesia, and what touches my heart is that nearly 70% of them are women. Women creating, women building, women supporting families, women taking care and continuing to move forward despite uncertainty. That reminds me every day that empowering women is not simply a social mission. It is an investment in families, communities, and future generations. More importantly, we believe women grow stronger when women support women. So I thought, why not create a space for honest conversation and a shared learning? Not expert teaching others, but women learn from each other through stories, experiences, challenges, and lessons from real life. Today, I'm joined by two inspiring women, not only full of inspiration, but also very gorgeous, from Indonesia and from Singapore. Not only successful entrepreneurs, but women who have built businesses, communities, relationships, and meaningful impact through their own journeys. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
To come to Indonesia to meet all of us to Swiss Bell Inn Bogor Hotel.
Thank
It
you.
is my
Lovely
pleasure to have both of you here. So before we begin, I would love each one of us to answer questions. There will be a lot of questions, okay? I think you guys are very genius women, so you can answer my questions very easy and very, swiftly. Who are you becoming today, and what matters most of you at this stage of life? I think I would love to hear your sharing to us. Let's start from the lady in pink.
Okay, sure. I was waiting for you to ask me first.
Oh, it's very Peng. I like that.
It's a
Don't
very.
forget, you have to introduce yourself first.
Oh, okay,
Ooh,
yes.
That's very important.
Hi, everyone. I'm Peng. I'm from Singapore. As what Eka has mentioned, we wear multiple hats.
Yes.
And we play multiple roles. Other than being who we truly are inside, in our inner soul, there is so much of us that we project every day, in every minute of our lives. So I am a CEO of a family business in civil engineering. So basically, we move water for Singapore. So the business has been around for more than 40 years. It's our family's pride and joy to be in this business and to serve Singaporeans in the water needs. So other than the family business, I also have my own, I'll call it my feminine expressions. So I run a multi-label called Society A. It's A for Asia. It's a multi-label that, I curate many Asian designer brands in Singapore. And I'm also a co-founder of a Korean skin stem cell tech brand, Nyan Beauty. So, but above all, what I really am proud of is my 4 children with my husband. I call my children my greatest achievements, and to be able to create a family and to grow with them, with my husband, is really a privilege of this lifetime. So thank you so much for having me here
Thank you.
today. So having done the brief introduction, I would also, like to share when you ask me about who are we becoming today. I had this conversation with a few ladies just this couple of days, and I think before we think about today, we have to think about yesterday. So a lot of who I am or was a lot of conditioning in my lives, and I think everybody we are shaped by our conditioning, but it is the conditioning that is the gift that we have to receive and accept in order for us to make the decision for tomorrow. So I feel every day is truly a gift. I feel like I've understood, when there's a quote that says, yesterday is a past and today is the present, and it is a gift. I think this meaning of life really is to live life and to experience it, and I'm really open to what it brings, including this podcast.
We've been talking about this podcast actually, right?
But we need you to make it happen.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Only with Eka. So who I'm becoming today really is, I feel it's always intersection of yesterday, conditioning, and my ambitions. Every day finding out what truly matters to me. Like there's a quote that I want to share. We can't see what we don't feel. So that's really my my mantra. Yeah. And what matters to me most at this stage of my life is really to be more aware of myself and everything around me, including friendships and new friends that I meet. I feel that this is not just something that's called relationships. I feel like these are really moments in life that will come together to create something super special. So thank you for the beautiful creation. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. I always said to everyone that learning never stops,
Yes.
Yeah.
and you will keep learning.
Yes.
It means if you still keep learning, it means you're alive.
Yes.
And I think you'll be a blessing.
Yeah.
Because you always try to improve yourself, and then by improving yourself, I think you will be able to be a blessing for others too, because you can share what you know, what you
Yes.
have, in a very better situation and better strategy, I believe, because you keep learning.
You learn from others a lot.
Yeah,
Yes.
I learn from others a lot,
Yes, that's
including today. I learned from
Yeah,
Lei
that's
Peng, I
right.
learned from Lisa.
Oh, I learned from you
Yeah.
from 15 years ago.
Oh, now,
16.
oh no, now they know my age. Oh no, they will check my Wikipedia. And my birthday is coming up next week.
Yes, that's right. Next week. There you go.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a big celebration.
No, she says it's going to be in Singapore. Remember, you said it's going to be in Singapore.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a big celebration.
And I am Nurman. I'm gonna see her and I'm Nurman
Yeah,
in
right.
Singapore.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, now it's gonna be Lisa's turn.
It was amazing what I heard from Lei Peng, and of course I've known you for the past 16 years. Always learned a lot from you as well. But today, Lei Peng, like being a younger person than us, you have so much experience. The moving water from Malaysia to Singapore is amazing because you look very pretty.
Oh, thank
Very
you.
pretty, like to have
In
that civil
Alera
engineer.
batik, yes.
Yes, Alera batik. Of course.
Next to the both of you, I think
Thank you. Thank you
this
for bringing
stage is
Alera
really,
today,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's very beautiful.
But it's right what you said. Who are you becoming today? Is amazing. I was last week. I was attending my second daughter's graduation. Actually, like she was at Yale, which is one of the well-known school and
Most prestigious. Yeah.
one of the most prestigious school. But a lot of smart young women are there, and every year during commencement they have speaker, and this year was a lady as well. Minji, a very famous novelist, Korean American. She shared how women are they actually like underlook from a lot of, like, you know, they've given less opportunity than men. So from there I learned that, you know, women supporting women is amazing. So what I do today, who am I today, is I'm supporting my daughters, you know, looking at them, like, you know, looking at them growing up, you know, becoming a real woman is an achievement for me. So that's what I think my personal how do you call it? Not objection, but my personal growth is by growing together with my daughters. You see, and also in life, if you don't learn from others, as you said, we're learning every day, right?
Learning every day.
Yeah.
Keep
So
learning.
it's a lot of things that a lot of people are better than you, but if you're happy about yourself, that's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think. Who am I
Yes.
becoming today? Yeah.
Yes. I
Very
believe that
beautiful.
being content also a
Yes.
crucial ingredients for you to be the best version of yourself.
Yes.
Because a lot of people always comparing themselves to others and they feel never enough. Then at the end of the day, you will feel unhappy, lost, and then maybe frustrated. Then you'll never feel that you are at your best. And when your mindset saying negatively about yourself, which
Yeah.
the best person who can say that you are the best is yourself.
That's right.
Not other people. You cannot wait somebody else next to you, even your parents or your sister or brother need to say that, but you should be the one who, you know yourself,
Yeah.
embrace yourself, love yourself,
Yep.
care for
And you
yourself.
shine out after that,
yeah,
yeah.
and then at the end of the day, I think you'll be able to pull
Yes.
all the
Agree.
challenges, that you have to face to a better level.
Yeah,
You will
agree.
find the solution. That's how I live my life. That's how I
No,
survive.
I agree. And the hardest thing is to see the beauty in yourself,
Yes.
you know? Like,
You just have to be happy.
you have to be, but also, like, you know, like when I spoke about conditioning, we have many preconceptions of what is good,
Yes.
what is pretty,
True,
what
true.
is, achievements.
Yeah.
But when we ask ourselves, are these just external projections of other people's, concept onto us?
Yeah.
And then we took it on. We can do it, but we may not be happy.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's right.
but if we understand the intention behind this, like what you mentioned, you want to support your daughter.
Yeah.
It's lovely to hear that, because I feel like you want her to have her own ambition.
Yeah.
And you want
Yes,
to help
support them,
her.
yeah.
That's
right.
lovely,
It's
yeah.
important. It's important to support your inner circle. Then when you are there, you can support the bigger circle. Yes, that's right.
And for her, or like for me as when I was younger, I wish I could understand this, that actually you have to look at yourself and admire what is this unique beauty that you're born with,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So I think that's something that I'm still learning today.
Yes.
Everyone is. Yeah.
I agree. So the highlight of the word is we are still learning. We're still becoming. And
Yes.
because some people say, oh yeah, you have achieved everything. Everything?
Oh, you have to.
No,
You have
no.
achieved a lot of things, though.
Maybe
Yes.
many things, but not everything. We need to keep growing and
that's
keep
right,
learning,
yes.
right? So, yes, at the end of the day, I believe when you stop learning, I think people will be very frustrated and very, negative, because I met a lot of people when they say, oh, now I'm very senior, it's time for me to relax and everything. And then I saw them again for the next couple of months. I think you can feel the vibe,
Yeah.
when you meet the people who are very active and the people who try to be more relaxed. And then I think, a lot of negativity. And nowadays, too many negativity surrounding us. So that's why the purpose of today's podcast, the first big podcast, Go Big Podcast, is how we women empower another women.
Yeah.
Because I believe a lot of youngsters nowadays, because we have a program with University of Gajah Mada also. Our program is UGM Entrepreneurships, where a lot of young women participating. Majority of our students, every batch are women, and they're all young entrepreneurs. They're their age about 20 to 28 years old, and they have their own businesses, and they have so many questions, but they share their experiences that they don't have a lot of places for them to learn, especially being a woman entrepreneurs.
Right.
Being entrepreneurs, maybe they can just Google it, but specifically being women entrepreneurs in Indonesia,
Right.
that's a different story.
Yes.
Being women entrepreneurs in Southeast Asia, that's a different story. I think the ones who can share the experiences should be from us.
Yeah.
The one who've been through maybe more than them,
Yeah.
experiences a lot of good news, not so good news, sad and happiness. I think it will be our privilege
Yes.
actually to be able to share this experience to
And
them.
we can also learn from them.
Yeah, I learned a lot from
Always.
them.
A
Always.
lot.
We
Yeah,
learn
from
from
the-
our.
yeah.
Like, I learned from you as well. You know,
Exactly. There's always an
from
exchange.
from the not elder but mentor. You know.
There's
I
always
know.
an exchange,
Yeah,
right?
exchange,
The exchange of
yes,
energy.
yes,
the
That's
yes.
right. Yeah.
And more importantly, I think for women, there's always an exchange of love.
Oh, yeah, that's for
yes,
sure.
yes. I have so many messages, and sometimes they complain I didn't respond very swiftly.
Swiftly.
Yeah, swiftly. But with the women's friends, the ladies' friends, I think I reply
Quite fast.
a bit
yes.
faster.
Yes, that's way
compared
faster.
to
With more emojicons.
emoji and
Yes, that's
everything.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So yes, we keep learning.
Yeah.
So now we're going to our first segment.
Yeah.
There will be more questions.
Okay.
And in my experience, again, I believe to embrace yourself, to be the best version of you. I think you have to embrace your characteristic,
Yes.
but the positive characteristic. It means you, at the end of the day, I can say to myself that my character is my trademark. My trademark is my character. So, sometimes, even though sometimes people said that when they hear the word branding, they immediately think about logos, social media, business identity. But I personally believe that your real trademark is your character.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, nowadays, I believe that a lot of people remember me or remember you or remember Lisa not because of our titles and who we are, but they remember how we treat them, how we make them feel, how maybe we open doors for them,
Yeah.
maybe how we mentor them. Because I still have students from 4 years ago, they are still texting me and then they gave me, stories about the journey of their life,
Wow.
how they become A or B or C. I was like, oh my gosh,
That's amazing. That's amazing.
It was
feeling,
amazing.
Right?
I was
Yeah,
like,
when
oh my
you received the
God, they're so
message. Yeah.
smart, these young women. And
Yeah.
I believe that, I think this is one of
Yeah.
the purpose of us,
Yes.
the women
Yeah.
who've been through maybe more than them, more senior a bit than them, a bit, not much, okay? Lay Peng. Don't feel bad, ladies. To share our experiences so they
Yeah.
can learn.
Yes,
they
that's
can
right.
learn from the first hand.
Yeah.
From the first hand, because a lot of stories that we share today, not everything will be stated, or
Yeah.
they can read from the books, because experiences change every day.
Yeah.
It's very volatile.
Yes.
So, well, we have to keep learning again. So my next question is, what do people repeatedly come to you? And when did you realize what made you different, unique, and beautiful? Have you ever struggled and with trying to become someone else? And last one, what values follow your name even when you are not in the room?
Right.
So I can go first.
Yeah. It was okay.
We give it. Come on, Lei Peng. Let's go, girl.
I have a flight to catch.
Yes.
So I have to take the initiative. It's a very good question because I actually do not think about why people come to me because of my title. Usually it's because of the title, that's why people have to come to me. But I don't know whether do they want to come to me. But if I were to think about, so if I phrase it a bit differently, would be what I would wish that people come to me for is perhaps helping them to run through or to just explore what are the emotions that they feel if they face a certain challenge or difficulty in their lives. Because I truly believe, and the reason why I think, like for me, I don't really go to people for my difficulties or challenges, because I honestly believe the answer is in us. Because how we approach the situations, how we make decisions, because we know what happens when we make decisions. We are accountable and we are willing to go through the steps after the decision is made, that actually we started with the answer. We should be able to find the solutions to the challenges that come from that decision, right? But I think, like what you say, like when younger women come to you and all that, maybe at that point they don't know, and when they found out, they feel like, oh wow, you know, you're like a big sister, and they want to share with you this breakthrough that they have. So I wish, you know, when you mentioned that, I was very touched, because I feel this is a feminine nature in me that I want to that I really want to open up. Yeah, perhaps this part of me is starting to appear maybe from 3 years ago, but it's still not 100%, because I think I was living in a very masculine mode
Engineering.
because of what I do and because my dad is, you know, his character. So probably I took on a bit of that energy, but being a woman, I wasn't able to be aware of who I am. On your first question, that's why I just, okay, this is what I understand, and then I do it the same way, right? But then now I feel like, hey, you know, what about the feminine energy? And that's where I feel like when I'm touched by women, and I realize it's because I'm seeking for this touch, this heartfeltness, and if I can feel touched, I am able to touch other women.
It's true.
Yeah. So I hope I can be like you one day.
Everyone wants to be like her.
Oh my God.
Yes, that's right.
I sound very matured.
No, you're wise. You're very wise. Yeah.
You're very wise. I feel that's the thing about women, is that we want to be feminine. But we don't want to be taken lightly when we embrace the feminine energy in us. So I feel it's a good time to put meaning into what feminine means, in terms of what feminine leadership means. And it can work.
It can work.
It can work.
That's
we just
right.
need more women to explore what feminine leadership is, and we will get there. It's always about progress, like learning, right?
Yes, like
it's
learning.
always progress,
That's
like
right.
learning,
Trial, error.
trial and error. And we
And then
don't
learning from the others.
No, everyone has different situations.
Different
I think.
situation,
Everyone has different purpose of life.
Yeah,
of course.
Difficulties to deal with. Like, if I may answer, like, you know, for me,
Of course.
my daughter. Well, it's off the record. My daughter thinks I'm bipolar. Oh no, I'm kidding. No. I play different roles. Like, you know, at work, of course, I'm the CEO of the company. There's few hundred employees. Before pandemic, like, I have to take care of, like, every day I have to be like really, I have to show strength of a women CEO.
Yeah.
It's different. You are the boss of the company. You have no other bosses in that office. Of course, you have to show, like, hey, look, you have to do this, all by the book. But business means business, right?
Yes.
But when you're home, I have to take my hat off.
Yeah.
I'm a wife.
Yeah.
I'm a mother.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I cannot be like, you know, hey, I'm your boss, okay? You listen to me. I cannot, especially, like, you know, with my husband and my mother-in-law, you know, you cannot. You really have to be, being an Asian wife, you really have to show the Asian women grace at home. You have to build your happy family. So when you ask what you are known for, you know, what am I, Lisa, known for? I'm known as a good daughter-in-law. I'm sorry to say that. I'm proud of it. I'm not bragging, but I am a very good daughter-in-law, because I treat my mother-in-law as my own mom. You know, she's one of the biggest supporter of my work and my life. By doing that, my daughter, I have two daughters, my daughter will see, oh, okay, because your mom or your mom-in-law supports you, and I have the support from you, I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
You know, that's a different thing. People think you're too weak, you're too lame. Why are you following your husband's, you know what I'm saying, Indonesian, you know.
Yes.
But But sometimes when you are happy at home, when your family is happy at home, you'll be happy outside too.
Agree.
Yes,
You know,
I
you'll do
agree.
your work properly. You build your business properly in a way because of the supports of the family. If people say family is not important, it is one of the most important thing of your success in your business. That's what I
But
think.
it's very interesting to hear, like, when you say, like, when you mention about being a good daughter-in-law, I think it works both ways. I
Yeah.
would imagine that your mother-in-law would say, I'm happy to be a good mother-in-law.
Oh,
you know?
she is the best
So
mother-in-law.
I think it's like a perfect relationship.
Yeah, she
'Cause,
is. Yeah.
Yeah, when we feel happy being, like, if I'm a happy wife, I think my husband is also a happy husband.
Yeah.
no?
And
Agree.
it'll support your journey. It'll support
Yes.
your business journey, your personal journey, your friendship and everything. They'll support you if you are happy and if you're good to them.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like you give and you receive. There's a reciprocity.
Yes, that's
It
right.
has to be
yeah.
mutual.
Yes,
It has to be
in this
mutual,
relationship.
yeah.
It's so
Mutual.
beautiful.
So because
Yeah.
people is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah, as I said to you earlier, you know.
And every time we met in Singapore, always you met my dad, you met
Yes,
my
that's
children.
right. Yes,
I met
yes.
your mother-in-law.
Yes.
I met her children. We
Yeah.
always met within our families,
Yes,
right?
because as I said, if people connection, people value is very important. You value your family first, then you will value others. You know,
Yeah.
you see how it connects?
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
We will have that segment.
Okay.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's about
right.
values.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Because
you.
nowadays a lot of people forget about it. Oh, too easy, saying about values, but they
Yeah.
don't mean it.
They
And
don't.
maybe they don't understand what's really true meaning of
Yes.
those values.
That's
Yeah.
right.
To be applied. Perfect. Wow. So one more question.
You had couple of questions in that one question.
I think we answer
I
in
try to
one line.
control
That's
myself
right.
here.
yeah, I know.
I try to control myself. So I would like to know,
Yeah.
you have daughters, yeah? You have
I have
daughters.
two.
You have daughters.
You have
Two
four,
daughters
you
and
have
one daughter.
I only
one
have
daughter.
one.
You have one,
You have
there are
daughter.
three sons and one. Yeah,
So,
that's right.
From the discussion we just had, what will be, when you will return home, what will be a nice gesture that you will share to her, because your daughter is very young.
Uh-huh.
But I would like to learn, maybe, even though she's very young, from our discussion today. Maybe we're not
Yeah.
complete our discussion yet.
Yeah.
But what kind of suggestion or gesture or saying that you think you will share to her?
Maybe two things. One, I just want her to be herself, to be unapologetically herself. Because I think when you're young, teachers, classes that you go to, elders, people in the society, they may say like, oh, this is good, this is not good. They try to have like certain parameters. I feel there's a reason why people have parameters, but it doesn't mean that as for my daughter, I feel like she needs to know, you just need to know the parameters, but whether or not you want to be in them, that's your choice. Okay, just don't forget who you are. So I want her to be unapologetically herself, like, this is who I am. I'm not a rebel, but if this doesn't suit me, then thank you, bye. I love you. So in a way, there's a respect, but also there is no control over her. Yeah. And the other thing that I want her to understand is pride and ego can be devastating if you don't process it with love and respect. So because as girls, I think we are more sensitive. So I feel like confidence sometimes can pass off as being prideful, especially when you're young. You can't process that yet.
Yeah.
Ego. Kids these days, they'll compare who goes to what holidays, who comes in what cars, who comes in. I find all these are not important unless you think that they are important. But they should not define what you think matters in life, I feel. So I want her to also understand as a girl that as you learn and as you grow, you have to understand pride and ego can be very dangerous. And they could, destruct or destroy.
Jeopardize.
Yeah.
Jeopardize. That's right. Better word. Jeopardize your life if you don't treat it with love and respect.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
I think that's my key.
Agree.
Exchange with my daughter. How about yourself? I think I have a lot to learn from you because 2 daughters and then
My 2 daughters has grown up, so
Exactly.
I don't think I'm a tiger mom, but I always tell my daughter maybe 2 things as well. Be yourself. Yes, I have 2 daughters with different personalities. I think I explained to you. I think we talked about it earlier,
Yes.
right? My first one is really, really sweet, like okay, yes, mom, yes, dad, yes, Oma, all the time. My second one would be like, why? Why? Do I have to? Things like that.
Oh,
But
sounds
I
like
tell-
me.
but very smart, very hardworking, like you. So, but I always tell them, be who you are. You are molded by God in certain ways. No one is perfect. I'm not perfect. You are not, and you are not too. But we all, like 3 of us, have achieved something, but we are not perfect.
Yes,
Especially in God's eyes, So I told them, you are you, okay? Be the way you are. But society expects something from you. You don't do anyhow you want it. I don't want to go to school. I won't say, oh, don't go to school. It's okay, sayang. Don't go to school. It's fine. Don't worry, You stay at home. I can't do it. I say, it's our life. You have to go to school. You have to go to your primary, secondary, high school, university. Then you have to find a job, get married one day. That's what people expect from you. Maybe the married part is not, but the education part, you have to do that. If you only want to do what you like, then your life will be something else. You have to do what can make you somebody, not somebody famous, no, but somebody like that you are happy within you, your family is happy with you as well. You've achieved something in life. That's what life about. You know what I'm
agree.
saying? Yeah, that's what I think. So again, I'm not a tiger mom, but I exactly remember simple thing, like sleeping early, like on school days, on school nights, like 8 o'clock, I just turned off the lights when they were like 3 or 4, like kindy.
Yeah.
I turn off the lights of their rooms. I don't care if they want to like guling, they want to do whatever. The light is off, it means you have to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I can't let you okay, you can sleep at 12 midnight, it's fine, don't worry. Risking your school day, the next day you can't wake up, you cannot. So again, be the way be who you are. Carrie is very serious, Tiffany is very sweet. It's fine, both of you are good, but you have to do something for your life. You have to get something, you have to achieve something not by doing what you want only, but what is life about. That's what I think for my 2 daughters, I do agree with that, but
I agree.
yeah.
Agree.
Very
'Cause-
strict
very
Asian mom.
strict, yeah. Okay, I'm not a
She
type.
says she's not tiger.
But I think I am.
It sounds like a tiger mom to me.
No, tiger mom is like coming home, mom, I got a B. Why don't you get an A? That's a tiger mom,
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a tiger mom. Mom, I have this.
You're more like a
Mom, I'm 54 kg now. Why can't you be 50 kg? That's a tiger mom. You know what I mean?
Okay,
For
having
me,
that kind.
yeah,
Okay.
it's like tiger mom is different. Tiger mom is like you have to do this. Like you have to be better like Kiasula. You have to be better by other kids. I'm not. My mother comes with me. Oh, B, do you think you've done well? Do you think you did your best? If you did your best, then it's a B. Then that's fine. But let's find something. What can we do to achieve an A? Instead of like saying, why didn't you get an A without giving a solution? Yeah, that's what I think tiger mom is.
I think we need to interview her daughters.
Yeah, we should, to make sure to define whether she's the tiger
Yes,
mom
that's right.
or
No,
not.
but I think, out of,
Yeah.
like, I have absolute respect when parents have to exercise that structure.
Yeah.
Because I think, it's something that they feel they need and have to do as a parent. But if given a choice, probably without kids, they don't even have to worry and think about having to, have this and to stick to it because it takes a lot of effort and consistency. The children need to,
Consistency is the word.
children need to know 9 is 9.
Yeah.
Can you ask for more screen time? No, daddy will say no. Like they know, and they know because it's consistent. Therefore, being
It's actually a
consistent
foundation.
is really an effort.
It's a foundation to be a woman like one day going to be, they grow up to be a real woman in a business, in a society, like, they're going to be useful to the people, So it's this foundation actually. It's not being disciplined. It is a discipline, but it's a foundation that you have to teach your kids to give, not
To
teach.
give, to give.
Yeah.
To give, yeah.
To give. Well, I have one daughter because I have 2 children. I should have more kids like her, but now it's too late.
There are many options.
Oh, okay. All right.
Let's go into that, yes,
Different
that's right.
podcast. Different podcast, ladies. Not today. Not today. One of the statement I often share with her that I always said to her, like, others people don't define you,
Yeah.
Yes.
especially for women.
Yeah.
Especially for women in male dominant industry, like your industry and my industry, logistics, right? Transportation. And when I was used to be the chairperson of the organization where 99.9% are men, and my name can be man and woman. When I was
Eka,
younger,
yes, that's right,
Sometimes
yeah.
they call me Bapak Eka, and then when I came, and they're like, "Oh, you're a girl." I said, "No, I'm a woman, not a girl." Revise your statement. But I always said to her, because she's helping me with many of my industry. She graduated from China already, and I often, bring her to join me for many
I haven't met
meetings.
your daughter actually.
Yeah, but we
This
have
is
a-
amazing.
She's,
wow.
thank
She's
you.
amazing,
Thank you so
amazing, yeah.
much. Thank you. Yeah, I always said that, others people don't define you. They don't define you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to know who you are, and you have to embrace your characteristics, your personality, and then sharpen, your resources, making sure that, in the areas that you think you are very good, you should do your very best
Yeah.
in order to excel, because I
Yes.
said, if you keep competing with other people and you keep be the number 4, number 5, number 6, I think you will get very frustrated.
Yeah.
So, if you
Expectation is
love, if you
different.
love
Yes.
to do certain things, you have to be at your best
Yeah.
on those areas. But they don't define you, especially for us, for women. When I was in transportation logistic businesses, when I was in organization where most of them are men, and sometimes they, I heard statement like, "Oh, why Ibu Eka doing this, because I'm a woman," and they're not because it was wrong, but they're not used to
You
how I
undervalue,
lead.
yeah.
Different values, because they're not used to feminine leadership.
Yes.
I have big empathy. It's not bad, but I know about discipline. I know about being on time, punctuality, parameters, achieve your targets.
Yes.
Bounce back
Yeah.
when you fail or you're not being successful in some
Yes.
areas. Those principles you have to conquer.
Yeah,
But
agree.
sometimes they're not used to our feminine leadership. Because for me,
Especially in Indonesia.
especially in Indonesia,
And
sometimes
in
they
the men's
saw,
world, like you-
sometimes
like
they
yours
saw it
too.
as a weakness.
Yes. Agree.
Oh, it's too kind, too nice. But I said, but if it's your style, you believe in that,
Yeah.
I said to Loretta, you should do it. You should do what you believe.
Yeah.
You calculate it, you learn about it. As Nike said, just do it.
Just do
Just
it.
do it.
Just
Yeah.
do it. Just do it. Okay. And I also learned that in my life, so far, I can be the best of who I am
Yeah.
because I have a lot of support from many people. A lot of people around me, they are really my core team. So I can, do A, do B, do C until to Z at the same time because other people supporting many projects, many programs, that we would like to achieve. So I believe in our second segment, investing in people is very crucial.
Yes.
When you have people, prominent people on your side, I think we women can do much better, further, and I think conquer the world.
Yes. Yes.
Conquer the world. Hey, when I was little, when my teacher asked me, "Okay, Eka, okay, little Eka," because my mom said I'm an overconfident kid. Instead of some mommies, tell the kid, "Oh, you should go. Mommy, Eka, stop. Okay, stop. Is it enough for today? Okay, mommy, okay.
Well, You're doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing. I think my mom watching me from heaven, like laughing. Okay, you're doing good, girl. So investing in people is very crucial.
Yes.
And one thing in life, the experience has taught me that some of the biggest opportunity in life is do not come from money. It comes from having good relationships with many people, because relationships also one of our resources.
Yes.
And this is. Some people sometimes take it for granted, when you have a lot of good people supporting you. And when you have good people, trust is also a crucial resource. Community is resource. And sometimes having one person believing in you will make a difference in your life.
Yeah.
So even can change your future.
Yes.
I,
Can help others too.
I believe in that. I believe in that. In my experience when I was in Eisenhower, because of one person, I believe you can do it. I said, no, I don't have the time, 7 weeks in America.
Yeah.
No, I believe in you. You should do it. Because in America, 7 weeks, you can meet anyone, you can visit many companies, and the Eisenhower Fellow will cover all the expenses.
Yes.
This is your opportunity. One person believe in you, then I flew to America. I went to Warren Buffett
You're
office,
doing it.
Bloomberg. Oh my God, I met so many people, Hillary Clinton,
yes.
Many interesting individuals,
Yes.
which of course I was learning a lot from them. When I went back to Indonesia, I can share all the great experiences to empower more people,
Yes.
more women, more young children to be their best as well for their future, right?
Yes.
So, my next questions, ladies. Are you ready?
Yeah, I can go first if
Go
you
for
want.
it. before she said that, we should.
Because I'm sorry for it.
Who invested in you before you become successful? And who
Okay.
opened doors to you?
Okay.
Anyone or no one? Or you did everything on your own? Was there someone who believed in you during difficult times? And who are you investing in now?
Okay. For my case, again, who believed in me first and in the most difficult times, my mother-in-law. Both cases, my mother-in-law. I started Alera in 2005, I remember. Okay, $3,000. I remember that time, I remember it's the price of a bag. Because my partner, Anita, used to work in a batik company for many, many years. She said, but why don't we start in a batik business? I said, no, my husband is a very traditional Chinese Indonesian man. He wants me to be at home. He needs me at home. Like I can't be home after 5. So I have to be at home as a housewife. I can't start any business. So I came to my mother-in-law. Oh, Mom, there's this designer, batik designer. She wants to start her own business. She asked me to support her financially. Can we do that and all that? You know what she said? Go for it. I'll talk to your husband, my son. She said that. And I said, are you sure? Yes.
I like that.
And I said, no, don't.
It takes another woman.
Yes, it takes another woman to do something great, something amazing. So long story short, she talked to my husband. He said no. And he support me. As she support me, I started in a garage. Our empty house in Simprok, we started in a garage because his office is in the other way around, so he won't come to that house. We started secretly with the blessing of my mother-in-law with $3,000. It was, I think it was what, 20 million something. It's not much, the dollars was quite low. So anyway, long story short, we made it. We came. So we did professionally. We had a bank loan to start a business. It became great until pandemic. Pandemic started. It's the most difficult time, right, for retails.
Yes.
Who support me again? My mother-in-law.
Oh, wow.
My husband, 1 + 1 is 2. It's not 1 + 1 is not 10. 1 + 1 is not 0, but 1 + 1 is 2. Close the business.
Yeah.
She said, my mother-in-law came to me and said, no. Maintain it. And just go on, because you have I had 200+ employees at the time. Yes, if you close the business, you can eat. Your husband can support you, you can have your meals, proper meals and everything. But what about them? what about these 200 employees? Most of them are women as well. They started 15 years ago with you. So she supported me financially. Yes, she lent me money.
Oh, wow.
See, I used my own saving, a bit of her borrowing from her to cover the business.
Right.
That's how that's when I think of her and I say,
Oh,
wow,
it's so touching.
she's not just a mom to me, she's my business partner too. She's like, go for it, go for it, go for it from day one up to now. The story of Alera is like, how do I say, 70% are women. They're, the dressmakers, things like that. So during pandemic, because they can't come to work, so I actually send the sewing machine to their home.
Okay.
Oh.
To work at home.
Wow.
So they can have their own income. And long story short, there's one called Tati. Tati actually have their own confection now, their own CMT now. Because because the business is like, with technology and everything, they can work from home, and still earning decent money.
Yeah.
So who invested in me? A woman, my mother-in-law. Who am I investing? Most of them are women as well.
Oh.
So that's what I think, women supporting women is amazing.
I'm a
Yeah.
big believer on that.
Wow.
I'm a big believer
I
in
think
that
the
as
one who
well.
understand women the most are women.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they use
yeah,
they're not they use their heart and logic, of course, but their heart.
And we have the
Yes.
empathy.
Yes.
And we know.
That's right, yeah.
We know, we know the urgency.
Yeah.
We know how it feels to be a mom.
Yeah.
Have to be to be a wife and many other roles that we have, different hats that we have.
Yes.
So with the men, sometimes I have to explain like 3 times and they still not get it.
1,000 times. Can you
I
imagine?
try to be
yeah.
more.
Can you imagine if we
Polite.
stop? Yeah, if we stop believing in if she stop believing in me, can you imagine there'll be no Alera in 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I
No,
think.
it's a beautiful story.
Awesome. Beautiful
Yeah.
story. Oh, I've learned a lot.
Yeah, I learned a lot.
Again.
Yes.
Today.
I think for my case, it's a bit, thank you for your sharing. It's really beautiful. And I think the power of a story is that everybody's journey is different, but it shapes us to who we are today. So when I joined my father, it was out of a crisis. I was not planning to join the family business. So I did not study civil engineering, business, accounting, law, or nothing. I studied history, my dear.
But you're in a
Yeah.
man's world. Wow.
If you ask me to dream, sure. If you ask me to I'm like, seriously? I don't know if I'm cut out for it. I can try. So it was a huge shock. I think there's a bit of a trauma in me from then. So certain things like urgency, from my dad or what, it gives me certain vibes till
Yes.
now. But I've learned how to process it, and I realized that when people believe in me, okay, so from this exercise, from what happened, I realized that I'm good at action. So when there's a crisis, I'm very quick. If this is what needs to be done, let's do it, right? So when I joined a business, it was crisis. COVID was another crisis.
Yeah.
So the COVID, maybe I talk about the more recent crisis, or rather through this crisis, and because I joined a family business out of helping my father, along the way, whenever I need help, people will appear. For example, I don't do accounting, right? I had double payment to my father's friend.
Oh,
And
that's
then
bad.
He called me. Hey Peng, you paid me double. I said, oh, I did? I'm so sorry.
Wow. Okay.
So, but because he called me and told me, then I say, hey girls, you know what? Let's not do prepayment because I don't know accounting software, right? And there was a huge turnover in stuff. And let's just go back to Excel. Whatever invoice come today, if we pay, because we had to do prepayment, then
Yeah.
only we do receiving. Oh my goodness, I tell you, those were the days that till today, it's still a very recent memory. But it also means it really has a strong impact on me. But because of not knowing anything, I went out looking for things that I should know. So I went to learn about taxation, corporate law and all that. And people that I meet along the way, they know that I have this attitude of like, you know what, I don't know. That's why I'm here. So
Being blunt is good, right?
Yeah.
I really don't know, so I'm here. Can you tell me which one? And then they will help me. They say, hey, do you
Yes.
know there's this factory I don't know if I say, oh yeah, really? Okay, let me go and ask my father. So and I believe in so till today, right? Things that flow through me, I will still tell my father. Even if I don't agree or I don't think it's good, I will still call him and say, hello, Pa, you know, this thing, you know what? I don't think but I have to tell you. So I don't filter because I feel that he's my boss and the company belongs to him first.
Yeah.
So as a CEO, that's what I do because I'm not just a CEO, I'm also a daughter. I'm a director, I'm everything.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I don't know if I'm successful in that manner, but I feel like
It's good.
the
It's
company
good,
is doing
yeah.
good. The
It's
group
good
is-
attitude.
yeah. And I feel like my role is I feel like you know how you need Lego this and this to connect, you need
Yes,
a connector,
yes.
yeah, adapter. So I feel like I'm very good at this because
You are,
when
yeah.
when I see this problem, I kind of know like, okay, maybe I need to activate this and then let's talk about it. So understanding my boss and understanding the team, then I feel like in a way they feel safe when they tell me things.
Yeah.
And they feel that they can trust my decision making. But with that, you know, having people to contribute to it, there's a shared value. Because I think the example that I always use is, imagine you are on a ship on a mission, right? And then you met with a storm. So you're talking about survival, okay? Either you jump the ship, you might survive.
Yeah.
Or you stay on the ship and you might also survive. So there's no way I can force people to jump or stay. But whoever stays, I'm gonna stay for sure because I'm a leader. But whoever stays, and if we make it through, we all make it through together.
Yeah.
So that is the difference. You have a chance to write the story together.
Yeah.
But if you jump, it's fine because I can't be responsible for your life, right? So I think I see difficulties, challenges, and all these events as really, I think they're beautiful moments to create.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm actually someone who don't, I see these as like, oh wow, there's something to learn from it.
No, I can see that her as a
that
blank
is my-
pepper.
yeah, so that's my approach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I feel, you know, when you ask me like about the success and who opened doors and everything, I feel a lot of people did that for me. And because I'm open, so maybe very easy to open my door lah.
But
So
she
all the
writes her
inputs
own
come
story
in.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
She
Yeah,
writes
yeah.
her own story.
Again,
yeah.
everyone's
It's really good.
Yeah.
So I find that's how I will put it, and I'm very blessed. Like even, you know, being here today in Jakarta, I mean in Bogor, Indonesia, and to meet the both of you with so much of, you know, when you talk about like women in Indonesia and all that, I just feel like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. How am I so fortunate to be in this
Oh, we are the
place?
fortunate one to learn from her as well, right? From the younger
Younger generation. So I think it's always because there's a power of creation. Eka has made this possible.
Yes.
So this is her creation.
Networking, really good one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So from her networking, but she has owned it and created something, right? Which is the podcast.
Yes.
And I am so excited to see how, you know, how big B-I-G
It will be big. It will be big.
this is going to be. It's very powerful. And thank you for letting us share
Yeah.
our stories.
Oh, thank you
Yeah,
for
in
coming
this
here.
section. Yes,
I'm
thank
very
you.
inspired. I'm very inspired.
Yeah.
But
We take a
we need to take a break.
break.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I'm so much looking forward for another inspiring stories, experiences from these two ladies.
Thank you.
Okay, let's take a
Thank
break
you.
Yeah, yeah.
first.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you.
you,
Thank
Sarangi.
Sarangnya.
Ladies, thank you so much for today's conversation. I think all the discussion that we have, truly a beautiful reminder from today, you know, but nobody's perfect. And we are still learning, we are still growing and still becoming. And maybe becoming the best version of ourselves is not about becoming to be exactly like somebody else.
Yes.
Because we all created differently. We all fabulous. We all very unique. So stop comparing yourself with other people's. You know, you have your own journey. You have your own resources. You know, you have your own uniqueness. Lei Peng?
Yeah, of course.
It comes in
Maybe.
different shades.
So today maybe we're thinking about becoming more honest, more courageous, more purposeful, and more authentic. Very important.
Yes.
More authentic over time. So to everyone who's watching in our YouTube or in other platform, I believe that please take good care of yourself. Take small steps. How you embrace more of yourself to become the best version of your life, of yourself, of your family.
Yes.
Because I believe everyone have a special purpose in their life,
That's
as you
right.
said, Lisa, right?
Yes.
And I believe one more thing we should say that one small actions. You know, some people say, "Oh, I can do much. You know, I'm still learning. I only can do small things in my life." I believe that sometimes one small action can create a different future.
Exactly,
A different
yeah.
future. Never underestimate our potentials. Never underestimate our, what do you call that, strategies or our empowerment
Yeah.
toward other women. So don't forget, protect our dreams, protect your dreams, protect your peace, support another woman, and continue to grow and embrace our feminine side.
Yes.
Yeah, because when we help each other, when we nurture somebody else, you know, nurture the young women, you know, we embrace our feminine side.
That's right.
And we have that. Men don't have that. So we should embrace
Don't let our husband hear this.
and, and and I think this is not the end of our
Yeah.
discussion. This
Still
is
learning
just
from
the
you.
beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so much looking forward for our podcast with ladies from Southeast Asia,
Yes.
different part of Southeast Asia, Singapore, hopefully Malaysia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Philippines. And we can empower each other. And can you imagine how powerful we are?
Yeah.
We
Very.
combine
Yes.
our experiences,
Yeah.
our networks, our collaboration for the sole purpose to make the world
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
better
better
place.
Yes.
Definitely.
That's right.
More women, I think the world is, when women will be the leaders, I think the world will be a better place. Don't you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
thinking,
You're
yes.
still thinking?
Yeah.
And
But we still need men though. We still need.
Of
Yes,
course, we need
yeah.
men. I have a
That's right.
son. You have a
Yes,
son.
That's
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
She has 3 sons.
That's why I'm thinking very hard.
Oh, okay. Well,
How should I?
how
phrase
should I?
this?
Yeah, should I phrase it? So, again, thank you so much
Thank you
No,
for
thank
having
you.
me.
for
Thank you.
sharing,
Thank you
for
so much.
believing
Thank
to
you.
for believing in us, to
Yeah.
coming here, sharing your
Our
experiences.
pleasure.
Such
For
a great
sure.
pleasure, and looking forward for our next session.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Mbak Eka Cantik, for your amazing input, amazing advice, amazing support for women. As you say, women supporting women. Okay, I'm so pleased like to hear from you and from Lei Peng as well. And remember, go big
Go
for
big.
women empowerment.
Our collaboration.
Yes.
Our collaboration, 3 of us together.
That's right.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. And we believe we can do that.
We believe.
We know we can do it. Okay.
So
let's
what we're
do
gonna
it.
do is something that we're wearing.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. Let's do it. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Mbak
Thank
Eka,
you.
for
Thank
Cece Eka for everything.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
sweet.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Lei Peng.
Thank you so much. I think today's podcast is really it's a really beautiful session, because I think, you know, when women come together and when we share, the flow just starts flowing, right? And that's where we give and we receive.
Yes.
Yeah. I think the part of what you mentioned about the title of today's podcast is about becoming yourself and how to be a better version of yourself. Recently, I did a workshop on women's social impact, which is on personal branding. So the three things that I really want to share about personal branding is, number one, to know your conditioning, because that gives premise to who you are before before you start on your own life journey, your own, right? So that's a conditioning. Second is to know your strengths, and you've mentioned that earlier on. So when we know our strengths, that's where we understand this is our power, our superpower, and we have to own it and work on it. And the third is, what are our values? So values are also, like, to me, is also a compass, because life is really like a maze. Every day there's new surprises, there are new challenges, new people that you meet, new possibilities, how to stay grounded to yourself. And I think values are a good way to center ourselves in this life that we venture out. So having these three really can help us to navigate our own and to stay true to our own personal brand. So I think today's podcast was really, it's a universe way of saying that this is a time for women and time for you, Sis Eka, to go big.
Go big. Go big.
So
Start now.
Start now. So
Start now.
let's go big together.
Let's
Yeah.
go big together.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Till our next podcast.
Yes.
In Singapore or other country. Anywhere.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Okay, that's all, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you again in our Go Big podcast.
Yes.
Go
Thank
Big,
you.
start now. Bye.